What do you think of the draw? Are you looking forward to playing us again?
I suppose the first thing you always want in a draw is a home draw, so disappointed that we have to go down to Longford. It's always a tough place to go, but I think it's the nature of the competition. The teams we're playing at the same level, so you always feel that you have a chance. What about you?
Yeah, look, the same. Home draw is massive. You'd hope a home crowd as well, but obviously counts for nothing when you see you guys beat us in the league by 5 points or so. So it's going to be a big one again to try and turn that around.
How do you think the fixture will go down with the supporters in Longford?
I think pretty good, in the sense that having that home draw is going to be huge. That you'd hope that it'll draw a few more people to the game. We'd hope that it should count for a couple of points anyway. How would you guys? How do you think Fermanagh fans will travel?
I suppose it's about an hour and a half from Fermanagh to Longford, so it's a brave enough wee spin. We do have like a hardcore following, so I'm sure they'll all be there, and the more the merrier. Hopefully get a few bus loads down, maybe fans maybe go and enjoy the day.
A few flares.
What kind of welcome do you think we'll get in Longford?
Full fry up. We'll give you the full the lash of everything: croquettes, beans, toast, hash browns, everything. What do you think over the last few years with Longford Fermanagh? We've been probably playing each other a bit more recently, the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, last year we played in Brewster Park and it was a draw, which shows there's obviously nothing between the teams. It was a tight game and we had home advantage. And then I know this year I'm down to the league and won, but you were nice enough to get sent off in the first half, which was a big help to us. And, we just about managed to see it through. So anytime you go down to Pierce Park, like it's a tough place to go. So it's going to be an intriguing game.
Yeah, and I think the league as well, I think he kicked a winner in, what year was that?
2018, we got a few late scores to pip you to promotion.
Yeah, you got promoted that year.
If you won, you would have got promoted. And I think we were 3 down going into injury time maybe, and we had a few late points. Might have been a few yards stolen in the last 3. I think there was a bit of a row. But
so a bit of history building up.
What kind of game do you think it'll be?
I suppose probably going off the last game, it's very hard. We played round 3, so it's a good while ago since that game. And I think both teams, you want to stay in the game for as long as you can, and probably be set up well. But I think it's probably in our nature to probably be more attacking. Both teams have quality attacking players, so I think as the game goes on, I think it'll open up, and you hope probably from a spectator side of things that there's going to be good scores and goals, and maybe hopefully that they're going to be on our side, not yours. But I think with the quality of forwards and players you have, that I think you wouldn't be surprised if it'll be a high scoring game.
Yeah, no, I think the same. I know early on it'll probably be maybe defensive, trying to find your way into it, but I think maybe the nature of the Tailteann Cup teams might open up a wee bit more and maybe go for it. Although I think the weather could have a lot to play too, because I think the last time we played down there was a wind straight down the pitch, and it's happened a few times down there, and it can turn it into maybe a game of 2 halves where you're trying to maybe camp in one half and keep the other team score as low as possible, and maybe find it very hard to break out and get scores yourself into the wind. And then when you have the wind, you're trying to capitalise. So I think conditions could play a big part as well.
Yeah, definitely. Who should we be nervous about with you guys coming down to us? For a Saturday evening game, maybe nervous for afterwards, is it?
I suppose Sean Quigley's always the big one, gets the name in the paper maybe in the media, but there's a few others maybe. Keep your eye on Josh Largo-Ellis. He's your one. Probably for us, Paddy Cullums, he's starting to go walkabout in the goals a little bit now. He likes to bomb up the field a bit now. So any keeper that's doing that, you kind of have to keep your eye out for him, because to get their name in lights, they want to kick big scores from a distance. So I'll be keeping an eye on him sauntering up the field. A few lobs might be on.
Yeah.
Best of luck, mate.
Same. Best of luck. Looking forward to it.